Hey, Remedy.
What's up, Sorgatron?
I think we're going to throw a bash for WrestleMania, and I don't know how to liven it up.
You know, there was this bar mitzvah I was at last week, and there was this really good DJ, Sounds Forgot. He really rocked the house.
Really? How awesome was it?
Really awesome. He had some really professional equipment, like from Gemini Technical Hi-Fi. He was a really cool guy, and he seemed to know what he was doing.
That's fantastic. How do I get a hold of this guy?
Well, you can get a hold of him at soundsforgotten.com. That's sounds, the number 4, gotten.com. Or you can also email him at chuck@soundsforgotten.com. Or you can call him at 412-326-9855.
Thanks, Remedy.
No problem, Sorgatron.
Yeah! Sounds Forgotten!
This is Superfly Jimmy Snooker, and you're watching the Wrestling Mayhem Show. Please come on down and check it out and have fun.
Wrestling Mayhem Show
.com.
It's the best day of the week. Today is the day that you have chosen to listen to the Wrestling Mayhem Show. This is DJ Lunchbox, putting it the fuck down for you. Let's fucking do this. Monday night, you know it must be raw. Leaders being a whore and not wearing a bra. Seen his damn belt still spinning around his waist. I can shit better rhymes on what comes out of his face. Tuesday night and it's EC Dub. Michael Q Knoxville join the club. If he's sick of the shit, scream out boo boo. This ain't EC Dub and we can tell that too. Wednesday night, ROH on DVD, the best wrestling on the planet to the nth degree. Joe Damon's Delirious, Daniel City, Kim McCarthy, Homicide, The Rottweilers, and Kenta Kobashi. Thursday night, TNA on Spike. Bruce is booking, so that means I'm puking blood tonight. Shut up and show me the damn X division and get SoCal balance in my line of vision. Friday night SmackDown, this is all life. Kicking back, watching wrestling every night. Kennedy, Boogeyman, Helms, Hardy, Guerrero, London, Kendrick, and stealing the show. RWF Scion in the weekly features. You're a student, we are the teachers. Shout outs to Jimbo's crew and to the D's, putting it down for Vim with the greatest of ease.
Hello, it's the Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Blast to you.
204, I forgot the number. Nice even number. And you know what that means. It's an even number. That means Doc Remedy's back in the house. The band's back together. Let's get a shot of him over there. There's the couch. The couch is full once again, guys. First time since December. And of course, if you look over my shoulder, if you're on the video feed, that Stormtrooper may or may not be DJ Lunchbox.
Oh, it is.
Oh, there he is.
It is, in fact, DJ Lunchbox. What's up, guys?
You're a blank head.
Good to be back.
You're a blank head, but that's okay. We kind of got an idea what you look like now, for those that forgot. Are you with us, Lunchbox?
You're cutting out real bad.
I blame your internets. Because you're fine. You're fine on this end. We'll work on it. We'll work on it. Yeah, we are
Maybe I
here.
got too much going on over here.
That could be. Theo, can you kill my video feed?
Let's find out.
We thought everything was going so well, too.
I know, right?
Here, I killed my video to you. Maybe that'll help you a little bit. So, anyways.
Yep, there it is.
There we go. There you go. It's all about controlling the bandwidth. Anyways.
Fantastic.
So, and again, also, you might have saw that peek over there on the couch is Marshall the Bull Gambino. Your first time on the show since about a year and a half, I think.
No, I don't get invited much. Sorg don't like me. It's a conspiracy.
That's not true. But we'll be catching up with Marshall about how retirement for NWC's been going, I guess. And everything going on there.
Retirement? He got kicked out.
Well, fired, Sorg.
Fired. Okay, I didn't want to use
town. He had to leave town.
I didn't want to use such
harsh words. He can't even live here
anymore.
anymore.
Another reason for Lunchbox to hate the Irish there.
So pale.
They're not so much pale in IWC, more tattooed.
No.
He had some wonderful green hair this past weekend.
So tattooed.
The birthday party informed me that only girls dye their hair.
Oh, yeah.
So, the Irish Airborne guy I think he was either a fairy or a fag. They liked a lot of different terms.
How old were these kids again?
Like 12. The birthday kid turned 13, right?
I can't remember.
They were very, very interesting to sit near.
Was it Diabetes Boy?
No, it wasn't.
No, his birthday's around Super Indie.
Yeah, his birthday's Super Indie.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot.
God, I hope they don't listen. Anyways, again, in the chat room, we got people joining us. WrestleFan and Mad Mike are around. We'll be here in a little bit. from Mad Mike later in the show. I might be logging in if I remember my password to the chat room. And other than that, we got plenty of good stuff coming up, plenty to talk about. But let's get right into it with the fan mail that I don't have pulled up. Because what would a show be with me prepared? Any of you guys? You got it handy? Go for it. Go for it.
All right, we will kick it off with Chanson. Yeah, that's right. I haven't learned to read while I was away. Sean's Sound Off 2210. Good evening, Mayhem peeps. Well, I was wrong about the Rumble pick. Edge was a nice surprise, and CM Punk was gold. The Rumble was the best pay-per-view of the month. Sorry, TNA. So what do you think about the Raw Chamber match? I have a bad feeling Triple H is coming out of the Chamber as champion. Oh, excuse me. My question of the week. With Big Dave helping Vince and Bret Hart, do you guys see a tag match at Mania with Bret and Cena joining forces against Dave and Vince? Secondly, what were your thoughts on the Royal Rumble? Lastly, I'm starting to count down to WrestleMania 2011 in the ATL. It's a short road trip south from Knoxville. Until next week, I'm out.
Yeah, a little bit of the Rumble. Did you notice the Georgia insignia after the Rumble?
Yeah, what was that about?
Yeah, I guess it was a big push for them coming back for. They had a press release Sunday about it, maybe Monday. I don't know. But yeah, that was weird. They stuck it before the WWE logo, so I guess it's a big push. I guess I'm sure. A lot of these towns like Phoenix, I know, was a big pusher to get WrestleMania in there for this year. So maybe it was like the Georgia visitors, whatnot they have up there. So because it was like their Visit Georgia or something logo. So
no, I'm not sure.
So no, Visit Georgia. There you go. Well, that's actually all the fan mail that doesn't have to do with questions for our guests.
Really? Is it?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Thanks a lot, Mayhemers.
Well,
son of a bitch.
Well, we complained last week.
We used to hear from you.
We complained last week that we had too long emails. Now they bring us no emails. We can't find this happy medium. So just keep sending us the books. Let's turn this back around. Keep sending us the books. We'll edit them down. We'll be your editors.
We'll make it work.
We'll make it work. Don't worry about it. So,
well, there was at least a lot of questions in this one.
Yes.
The Raw Chamber match.
That's right. That's right.
I think personally, I think it's a pretty good lineup. I'm glad Kofi got in there. I think he's the high flyer that those matches always have. I don't know. I think it could be good.
Bless you. Who was
I tried not to.
Holy shit.
Who's Doc?
You guys all right over there?
Yes.
Yeah, I think Batista makes an interesting stooge for Vince there.
I was really surprised.
Yeah. I don't know. It kind of, the first thing I thought was we're going to have a Bret and Vince in the corners.
The fuck was that?
No idea what that was.
That was Remedy.
No,
he's looking at porn.
Lame Remedy.
First day back.
Yeah.
I got a good video stream that I can't be tracked on, or a good internet stream that I can't be tracked on.
Don't be downloading your gay midget donkey porn here.
German porn.
We've already gotten in trouble for that once. You missed the cast speech a few weeks ago.
What are you talking about?
You were all cast members, remember
Right.
that?
This is
you were all sitting over there on the casting couch, as it is.
I am talent.
No.
Whoa.
Cast member. You have to have talent to beat talent.
Oh.
Ooh.
What's your excuse?
I'll take my retainer fee now.
All right. Anyways, as far as voicemails, we do have one from a special guest. We're going to have that plugged in at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that after the outro, after you learn everywhere to contact us. But we also have... let's go into music break, and then we'll hit up Mad Mike's Top 10 segment, now with music.
All right.
So what are we listening here as I find it? So make this... I hope you know a lot about this band.
What?
Oh, go ahead.
Okay. We're listening to a group known as Yashin. Yashin. A little bit of an alternative for you guys. From the album Miles Away But Getting Closer off of Tima International Records, this is Heroes. And you are listening to the Wrestling Mayhem Show.
We are miles away, but getting Hey guys, Mad Mike here, and this week I'm gonna do something a little different and give you the top 10 list via voicemail. So, this week's top 10 list is kind of based on the fact that, you know, it's now February, it's officially Black History Month, so I'm going to count down the top 10 WWE moments that have set back African Americans as a people. Number 10, Kamala and his inability to know how to pin someone. Number 9, Crime Time stealing vignettes. Basically, you know, saying that all black urban youths steal every single thing. I mean, granted, I thought they were funny, but what are you gonna do? Number 8, Triple H beating Booker T at WrestleMania. The Blue Blood holding the black man down yet again. Number 7, Legacy's comments about the team of Mark Henry, MVP, and Kofi Kingston. I even felt a little uncomfortable listening to that. Number 6, the many racist faces of Charles. First you had Papa Shango, a black guy who's pretending to be a voodoo doctor in white paint, and then you had the Godfather, and then you had Kama Mustafa. Basically, all sorts of different African-American stereotypes, so it's horrible. Number 5, the Nation of Domination. Do I need to say any more? Number 4, technically this is WCW, but I'm counting it because it's pretty bad. Booker T accidentally calling Hulk Hogan a N-word on live TV. Gotta love it. Number 3, Akeem the f***ing Dream. The only problem with this is that Akeem is a white man, and he was being called the African Dream. Right. Number 2, Virgil. Poor Virgil. Ted DiBiase's indentured servant. And number 1, for any long-time wrestling fan, you probably already know what this is, but Piper going half blackface at WrestleMania to fight Bad News Brown. Wow, Rowdy Piper. You keep changing the questions and we keep seeing that you're racist, maybe. Alright guys, well, I'll be on the show eventually.
The Wrestling Mayhem Show recommends highspots.com for all of your wrestling needs. Whether you're a wrestling fan, worker, or promoter, looking for figures, DVDs, or equipment, Highspots has what you're looking for.
Hi, I'm WrestleFan 2000 from the Wrestling Mayhem Show. When I want a Jeff Hardy person to jump off my race car bed onto a crowd of Lego people, I make sure to get them from highspots.com. Mom, I'm gonna clean it! Mom!
Click the link for Highspots on WrestlingMayhemShow.com to support the show when you want to purchase anything wrestling related. Highspots has what you're looking for.
This is Chuck Roberts, man of action and ring announcer for IWC, and you are listening to the Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Mayhem Missy of the Wrestling Mayhem crew.
Way to go. You must be completely psyched.
At WrestlingMayhemShow.com.
Man, wasn't that a good top 10, guys?
That was a good one.
Excellent,
that was a fantastic top
points
10.
from that.
Excellent top 10. Yes.
Just in case you didn't hear it, there is an ability that I can reiterate it for people.
Okay.
What?
No, that's fine because everybody heard it.
Yeah, why would they have missed it? Rewind it if you didn't hear it.
Yeah, maybe you should rewind this podcast, Doc Remedy.
Oh, okay.
It's kind of like DVR.
Yeah.
I'll rewind the I'll rewind the podcast. Okay.
Good.
Don't ask.
Don't ask, so tell.
Anyways, it's time for our segment.
Guess what, kids? It's time for the Indie Minute.
And this week, the Indie Minute is
Brought to you by SoundsForgotten.com. First of all, our new sponsors. Thank you very much.
Bringing you the awesomeness that is the Wrestling Mayhem Show. But also on our couch, of course, is Marshall, the Bull Gambino. How you doing, Marshall?
I am Peachy King. This is great.
Getting attacked by cats. You're loving that Road Dog pillow, apparently.
Oh, Doc Remedy looking at me with that twinkle in his eye.
Yeah. It's like the good old days.
Yeah,
So, so how you been? Of course, last time anybody saw you, it was in IWC, where you were kind of forcefully ejected, we could say.
Forcefully, yeah. I guess you could say that. Wow, it seems like it was so long ago. Only been like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Damn. Wow.
What have you been up to in that month?
A whole bunch of stuff.
Oh yeah.
You moved out of town, right?
Yeah, I moved out of town already.
Loser leaves town. Though.
Loser leaves town. Elizabeth, wherever.
I don't know what you're going to do without Elizabeth, PA.
Oh. Oh man, so many things.
There's so much to do there.
Yeah.
Go down by the river.
It's a shithole of America. Oh, sorry.
So, anyways, we do have a bunch of people who are great and submitted questions to us at goodtimes@wrestlingmayhemshow.com.
Good times.
At wrestlingmayhemshow.com. It's great to have the original back. Always great. So I guess we'll get right into it. We'll start with the easy ones. Mad Mike writes, had a couple questions. Of course, that just did that awesome top 10 that we all heard.
Yes.
Awesome. I love hearing it. I might rewind and listen to it again because it was good.
Oh God, this starts depressing.
I like the part when he talked about Akeem the African Dream.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Akeem, not African. Yeah. So, what we already talked about a little bit, what we've been up to. Mad Mike asks, any regrets about your IWC career?
Not so much regrets. There's things I like to have done. Mickey and myself, I thought we had a great run, IWC. I'd like to have been around a little bit longer. Maybe run another program with Mr. DeMarco. But all in all, I had fun. It was, 5 years. I don't regret anything I've done. We had a lot of fun. I got to go to Japan. That was like the crowning achievement for us as a team. I don't know. Really no regrets. There's some things I'd like to have seen happen, some things I'd like to have done, but...
Anybody you would have liked to have headbutt or not headbutt?
I'd like to slap Norm a couple times.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever. I can ride out the Reading and do that if I want, but... No, I still love IWC. I still follow it. The new product is interesting to watch. My boy Jimmy, he's, on top still, and all that, everything's good.
Good. So, I guess a side question, do you think IWC's been left in good hands in your absence?
Left in good hands. I think Chuck's doing a fine job. Chuck has a good business sense. He knows what he's doing.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lot of great ideas for IWC in the future and in the direction of the company. And I think it's nothing but up from here.
Excellent.
Speaking of new owner of IWC, how do you feel not being a part of this new era of IWC?
Well, I'm still a part of it. I mean, I train one of the trainers at the school. You know that. That's no secret. Part of the new era. I honestly don't miss wrestling. Like actual in-ring competition. My back's pretty messed up right now, and nursing some injuries from the last show. I miss hanging out with the boys, but not so much the wrestling right now. Last year and a half actually, I've had multiple injuries with hamstring, and my back, and it's a good time to get away and nurse some injuries.
So. Excellent. Matt Mike also asks, have you heard from Vicky at all?
No. I mean,
good. She's a dirty whore.
There you go.
Thank you. No, I've seen her. I talked to her. Nothing else to say, bitch.
All right, we got another set of questions from one Jimmy DeMarco that he submitted me earlier today.
This could be a while.
Well, there's only 4 of them, so we'll see. Thankfully. Do you have any background on dancing? We've all seen you get down with Eric Ecstasy, and you've been quite good. Any prior experience?
No.
No, you just felt it. It just felt right.
It was the moment. Swear you get caught up in the moment. I've seen you around the ring with that camera.
Oh yeah,
you zooming in. You just get in that mood. Things feel right.
Hey, I apologize for all the crotch shots.
Yeah, exactly. All the stars and the planets align, and it was the right thing to do at the time. I thought, and evidently people thought it was funny.
I can't recall back. Was there music playing or? I couldn't remember this was Larry Sweeney style or not when this occurred.
No, I don't know. That's a good question. I don't remember.
Or was the music just in your mind?
Ecstasy was in my mind.
And by that, he meant he dropped some ecstasy before the match.
I don't remember. The thing is like when I'm out in the ring, I don't really listen to anything else. I can't hear anything else except Mickey or the referee. I really a lot of times just tune everything out. So maybe I was just having a party in my head and it just felt like it was a good time to dance the night away with Eric. I enjoyed it though.
Is that why we saw Erica Ecstasy team with you, sir, a few months ago?
I was a hot bitch.
Oh my god!
Wait a second. Has any of you guys watched the November Pain DVD yet?
Mm-mm.
Let me suggest something for you. I suggest getting the DVD, sitting down with a nice big tub of popcorn, put it right on your lap. Extra butter, nice drink. Watch when Erica Ecstasy gets in the ring. It's like halfway through. The skirt comes up. Let's just say we could rate that NC-17 because there is some male nudity in there.
Oh god!
Oh yes!
Oh god!
Yes. I actually the first time I watched the match, I watched it Sunday. And I was sitting there and I'm watching the match, and all of a sudden I see Eric fall down, and dress comes up, and something comes out of the side of his beautiful underwear he was wearing, and I got disgusted, and I said, okay, that's only one time. Well, what happens like 2 more times throughout that that match? So I recommend if anybody, I recommend you all just go buy it and see it. It's an interesting match. One you won't soon forget, that's for sure.
Sorg, where can you buy that from?
You can buy that at IDVCWrestling.com. And some fantastic commentary on that match by Johnny Gargano. And Gargano. That's why we call him Johnny Bananas.
Bananas, it works better.
Because I always did that. That's exactly why
Johnny
we did
Bananas.
that. WrestleFan says that was hot.
No, he actually said that was a hot censored.
I think he was repeating
a hot dick.
Marshall's quote.
Oh, okay.
No, that was a hot dick.
Oh. Oh, okay.
Get dicks off your mind.
Well, it's been redacted, so I don't know.
You got dick in your mind?
Yes.
When don't you?
Dude, please. Please don't tell me you got dick in your mind.
I have
I have the. Never mind.
Sorg, it's getting uncomfortable on the couch. Do we have another question?
Yeah, damn.
It's a messy sandwich.
Only the dick of a tall, scraggly-haired man.
What the hell? We have another question, but I can't promise it's going to get any more comfortable. You being the shit out of many fans over the years, is there one incident above all the others that is your favorite?
Martin's Ferry. I mean, we've told that story before in here, but that
Rock fan story?
No. This is the one where we got the police escort out of Martin's Ferry. Yeah, that was probably the best time.
Black Diamond show, right?
Yes, the Black Diamond show with the fat whore that ran the building down there in Martin's Ferry. And, yeah, that was probably the best time. And Jimmy was a part of that. He knows. That goes down in history. The Gambinos. If nothing else, I could say that I had a police escort out of a wrestling event.
Yeah, for those that maybe haven't heard the old episodes, can you just give a quick summary of what happened?
Yeah, basically we're in a match, and we had been basically tormenting this lady for months in Black Diamond, and she, I don't know, I think she had a hard-on for us, like literally a hard-on.
She was packing.
Oh, she was packing something. God damn, too many Twinkies. But we had a match out there, and it was me and Vicky and Jimmy, and we were taking on Dan Sandwich and Dash. I think it was Dash Bennett. It's been so long I forget. But anyhow, so we got the upper hand on Dash, and this lady, man, I don't know what, she just went nuts. I mean, she comes out hollering, and Jimmy goes to pick Dan up and gonna slam him down on the floor, and she comes out screaming from the concession stand. She has some nacho cheese on her lips, and it's kind of hot in a way, actually. Something Jimmy would like. But anyhow, she comes out, and she started screaming at us, not to use the chairs, and she was calling the police, and wow, and any good little boys and girls, we just decided to keep egging her on, and got in the ring. I started beating Dan with a chair. Her hillbilly son or something come up, got on the ring apron, told us not to, told me to quit hitting him. I just kept going. Finally, my left side, Potter, referee, he comes flying out. He's like, "You guys really got to get going." He goes, "She called the cops." Well, this time the place was erupting. I'm damn near riot. We go to the locker room. We come down the steps. Cops are standing there. They're holding the people back. All the fans that were coming to kill us. Go in the locker room, nonchalant. We're just undressing, taking our gear off, everything, and they come in and like, "Man, you got to go now. The police are out here. They're going crazy." So we leave, have the gear on, and come walking out. They were just. It was just. Police just get out of here. You guys have been asked to leave and all that. It's a good time. You had to be there to experience hillbillies at their finest.
Wait, they called the cops.
She called the police.
You were using a chair in a wrestling match.
Yeah. She didn't like. She didn't like the way we were. For some reason, she actually thought that we were really hurting them. I mean, I love it.
I love it.
You weren't?
I love it.
And again, this is the owner of the building, not the owner of the.
No, it wasn't even the owner. That's the best part.
Oh, really?
No, she was the liaison between the building owner. She was the supervisor, I guess, of the building.
Okay.
And she wasn't happy, man. Then about a year later, see, that's what happens too. That's what started. That kind of put us on the outs of BDW. We were their tag champions. Never got a call from the owner, Rick Diamond. He just basically stripped the titles off us. Never called us to say, "Hey, you know what? Sorry, we can't have you back," whatever. About a year and a half later, they finally call us back. We come back under mask, walk into the building, and that was kind of funny, seeing my fat ass in a luchador mask walking into the building. We get in there, and that's the infamous poop throwing at Jimmy.
Oh, wasn't it wasn't Skittles involved somehow or something?
Oh man, I don't know. Jimmy was up on the table. Me and Mickey were just doing our thing. Jimmy's up on the table, screaming and hollering. He gets poo flinged at him. Oh, it was a good time. When she finally realized that we were there, BDW actually lost the building. They weren't allowed to come back. They go find a new venue. But it's good stuff. And then that's the whole. Norm actually got emails from some of the fans that were in attendance because I had some derogatory comments towards the fan's mother. But he got. I still have the emails. It's kind of funny. They were basically they were coming from West Virginia, coming to the IWC show to demand an apology, and there was going to be trouble if we didn't give them an apology. And Norm basically told them to grow up. So. But yeah, that was the best time that I've ever had. Yeah, besides the whole Japan trip, which was that's another time for some of those.
Who in their right mind says they're going to come and confront a wrestler at a wrestling show who probably has a locker room full of friends?
That's the best part. Yeah.
I mean, that's like the PETA guys that went to a bike rally to spray paint their leather jackets.
Oh.
I don't think they found the one guy yet.
No. It was, Norm told them, they showed up and tried to cause problems, He called police and pressed charges and all that, but I don't know. I really enjoyed that time. That was a good stretch. That's I do credit BDW for that's kind of what made the Gambinos what they are. We got their reputation, and we went down there and we worked on a lot of character stuff when we were in BDW, trying out, testing out new things, and that's what the family formed out of that.
Nice.
in IWC, and the rest is history.
Talk a little bit about that. Of course, I don't think we've had you on since you guys kind of went into the family thing. I guess last year, of course. But you guys were originally in the Gambino Moving Company, and then you transitioned into the whole family thing. Can you talk a little bit about how that came about?
It's kind of really interesting. It's tell you the truth, Jimmy DeMarco, he was in the training school. Me and Mickey had seen him a couple times from being down to school, and we're just like, man, we need to have Jimmy part of our group. And there was some talk, and we said, well, we'll test it out and see what happens. And we went to BDW and test out some of the character stuff. And I told Mickey one night, I said, man, this is solid gold. I said, we need to do something with this. And we went to Norm, and he wasn't too keen on the whole idea at first about doing, the family, so to speak. But he let us give it a shot, started working out, and Vendetta actually came out of the school, and it just seemed like it fell into place. It was the right thing to do at the time. I mean, everybody, Jimmy is our, supposedly our cousin and stuff, but Jimmy's more like a brother to us. I mean, he's a great guy, and I couldn't think of anybody else that I'd want in the group, DeMarco. But it was good. Honestly, I never thought it was going to be what it was. It blew up, and like I said, once again, rest is history.
Excellent. We can get back to the very serious questions from Jimmy DeMarco for a second.
Wait, before you read the next one, I know there'll be no going back after you read the next one, because I have seen it.
Okay.
From a fan standpoint, I thought becoming the family, like you said, it blew up. I think it was one of the best things. For a while there, you guys kind of were, I don't want to say nothing was happening with you guys for a while. So I thought that was great when that happened that way, and it made you guys so hated. Hated at first. I mean,
it was kind of funny. It was, I remember having a conversation one night with Mickey, and we were like, this whole moving company thing took its won its course. There's really nothing more we can do with it. And we just said, what do we want to do? And we were talking about the whole mafia and all that. And he's like, I don't think we should go full-fledged mafia, because it's too stereotypical. And I said, well, let's see what we can do. Just we'll never have to really mention it, come out and say it,
right?
And the whole we were thinking, do we go out? Go gear, what we do? And we're like, let's just see if we can wrestle in regular, business attire. It actually works. It worked pretty well, and and then when Jimmy came on board, I don't know, man. I think there for a while, there was the four of us. Well, you have Vicky too, but even before she came along, I think the four of us. I mean, I don't know too many other factions or groups,
right,
around the area that was even close to what we were doing. I know that's kind of being like fool myself, but I still think some of the stuff that we've done is better than anything that's out there.
I agree, and I thought, like you said, you never had to mention, you didn't have to call yourself Mafia. But
Yeah.
I looked at it like, oh, okay, the moving company, that was their front, and now here they're coming out as like what they really were.
Yeah.
The moving company was just the front for it all.
Hey, it was kind of cool because I mean, like the movie company were kind of like more of the thugs, and it seemed like it was kind of implied the mafia thing to me, like the whole time.
Well, I mean that's pretty much it. It was implied, but it was never to be spoken of.
Mm-hmm.
Just to see, basically each person, it was their interpretation of whatever they thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
And most people, they got the whole, mafioso type thing. I enjoy doing that so much. Like I said, with Mickey and Jimmy and Vendetta, it was a great time. I mean, I've been wrestling, 5 years, and the last couple has probably been the best time that I've had doing it. I enjoy doing the family more than I did the moving company, but you had to get to the family. We had to do the moving company gimmick, which was, it's good.
Go along. You talked about how you guys dressed as the family, and one thing I noticed. Ooh, I hit the wrong button there. One thing I had noticed is tell me about the wardrobe malfunctions with trying to wrestle in the suits that you had to.
The wardrobe malfunctions. I probably blew out like 10 pairs of pants in the time that I had done that. I mean, and then until I got wise and just had everything reinforced. But I mean, I'll tell you from a wrestling perspective, that was. I was never really hot. Like when we wore the moving company pants and the shirt. I mean, it was so hot, and sometimes it was so hard to work through that. But with just a regular the business business attire, I mean, it was great, and you can move around real easy. It was just like you were wearing a pair of trunks or something. I mean, it was good. I don't think Mickey ever had any wardrobe malfunctions. It was usually me.
I mean, suspenders here and there is all I ever
But he can
noticed.
never keep his suspenders on, for Christ's sake.
Yeah.
That dude's always. Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
I remember towards the end, I was like, dude, why do you even wear those suspenders? I mean, they're just gonna fall off in the first 30 seconds of the damn match anyhow. Oh. But whatever.
All right. I guess while we're still on the serious side, Mad Mike's in the chat room and asks, what was it like at Call to Arms walking away the same night as Norm?
It was bittersweet in one way, sad in the other. There was a lot of emotions. Norm had to do what he had to do, and for himself, and it was good for him, and whatever. I don't know. Like, I remember going into the match, I was like, I was telling Mickey, I was like, man, this is kind of weird, and we were talking about, this is like the last night, we could possibly be wrestling as a team together, and he was like, yeah, it's kind of sad. We get out there, and then right before we go out, like the adrenaline kicks in, and you really don't think about anything else until the match was over, and I don't know, man. I was glad that it was over just because of, number one, for the injuries. I was pretty messed up. My back is, I don't know, man. I went through hell with my back over the years. I love performing in front of the fans every month. It was so much fun. It was like it was an escape. A lot of people say an escape from reality, and that's exactly what it was for me and Mickey. And we had I feel we had a great chemistry together. I didn't want to see it go, but yet, gotta do what gotta do. We weren't a better team that night. We had to move on, go our separate ways. He's in North Carolina right now doing his thing, and I'm here doing my thing. So
excellent. Well, if we have a couple more questions. We'll get these out of the way. Jimmy asks, Jimmy DeMarco, of course, who would you rather rape? Justin Idol, Chuck Roberts, Norm Connors, or Shima Zion? This is actually along the lines of the one show I was listening back to today.
I've raped Justin Idol before.
Okay.
I think I've done that multiple times to him. Shima Zion, he's too much of a female for me. He's too girly.
It's that back tattoo, right?
Yeah, he got that big tramp stamp on his back.
Yeah.
That ain't for looks. That's an advertisement.
And plus, he's been all around Mexico. And
I don't know what he got.
You have no idea.
Dude, he got some taco disease or something. Bullshit. Go to Japan, too. You never know what he's... He might have got some crazy-ass multicolored rice growing down there. You never know, man. He is a superstar. Who got a Chuck Roberts and who else?
Norm.
Oh, Norm. I would hate fuck Norm, I think. Just because that'd be a hate fuck. Just Chuck Roberts, I'd have to make sweet passionate love to him just because he is the boss, and if I ever try to get a job with IWC again, on the roster, you gotta butter him up, talk sweet. Chuck's a lover, not a fighter. You guys should know that by now.
Obviously.
Yeah,
but he's a jumper.
I heard that DeMarco, though, he's pretty frisky in bed, though.
Oh, yeah.
That's the rumor going around. He does things with that world title that... Well, we won't go into.
He had a lot of plans when we were talking with him before that match.
Where do you think the belt was?
Yeah, it disappeared.
Yeah. It was out getting steam clean. Sandblasted.
Yeah,
there was some DeMarco DNA on there, you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a reason you didn't see it last Saturday at IWC.
He has some pictures like the old Melina shoot with the,
Oh God! Didn't Shawn Michaels do the same thing one time?
Yes, Shawn Michaels did it.
So did Jerry Lawler with just his crown.
That's a whole different. It's a whole. Whoa! Wait a minute. What? You got pictures of this?
Sorry.
That's Lunchbox's desktop.
Oh damn, dude. All right. That's enough rape talk.
Did you pick?
I told you.
Did you? You went through them all.
He
and
weighed
said,
his options.
But
Everybody has a part. I already raped Justin. I told you that.
Right.
Shima. We don't know what he's got lurking down there. Norm would be a hate fuck, and then sweet love to the Chuck.
Okay.
Might need a job.
Okay.
All right, one more question.
How do you think I get on the
Jerry Lawler picture? How do you think
I get on the Wrestling Mayhem show? I mean, it's not like I call Swerve up and ask him. It's, you got to do something to get on the show.
Yeah.
That's the running thing.
I know.
Look at Remedy.
Been there.
He wasn't that good. He's been kicked off the show for months.
We hold a high standard here on the Wrestling Mayhem show, of course.
All of the interviews to get on the show. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Found
the
on the
pre-interviews?
Platinum Edition. That's the only place you can find those at.
That's
right. Little bag of tricks is free interviews.
There's a reason that there's a lull in interviews for a couple months every once in a while. You can use your imagination. Better drag queen, Marshall. Lady Gaga or Eric Ecstasy? We touched a little bit on this earlier.
Does Lady Gaga have a cock? Isn't she a hermaphrodite?
That's the rumor. So. That's what everyone says.
That's the rumor. What's his face on the video there? Can he look that up? He's got pictures of Lawler with the crown on his.
I don't know, LB, can you weigh in on this?
What, whether Lady Gaga has a cock or not?
Yeah.
I guess she said that she did, but as it turns out, she does not, in fact, have a penis.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I was disappointed, too. I was all excited for... Never mind.
Well, then I'd have to say Eric Ecstasy, the better drag queen. And if you get that November Pain DVD, you'll see why.
There it is.
He lets it all hang out.
Oh, my God. I accidentally found a naked picture of Burt Reynolds. Oh my God.
Wow.
Why? How did that happen? Where do you get from Lady Gaga to Burt Reynolds?
I'm looking for Jerry Lawler.
Oh. That still doesn't answer my question.
That was awkward.
There's the Jerry Lawler one.
Whoa, let me see that.
We found the
what
Burt Reynolds
Jerry
one too.
Lawler one.
Fuck is that?
Oh, Swear got it too.
He,
you got it. It's the same thing.
He was never really.
Do I really want to open this? I mean,
yeah.
It's the same thing.
There's the Burt Reynolds one he found.
Whoa!
I've seen this. There it is.
I like the Burt Reynolds one better.
With the chat.
Tell him, what did you have to search to find this for people?
I searched Jerry the King Lawler
I
nude.
just searched for the name Jerry Lawler.
We'll add this to
tagged
Delicious.
Nude on the...
Dude, what the fuck are you? What website you on?
There's a basketball player holding just the basketball there.
He's that comedian, one of those comedians, Terry Crews.
Oh.
You know what, Remedy?
Website.
Remedy, I've really changed my opinion.
Some guy has fries on his crotch.
No beer.
He just has like a thing of French fries.
I've changed my opinion of you.
For some reason, the Burt Reynolds picture is a DirecTV advertisement.
It is.
That's so wrong.
Wow, that's link baiting right there.
Oh, wait, I didn't get the...
So,
what does this have to do with wrestling?
It has everything to do
Jerry
with
the King
wrestling.
Lawler's there.
Jerry Lawler.
Dude, okay, here's the caption.
Okay, so why have we found Jerry Lawler and naked Burt Reynolds, but why haven't I seen the Shawn Michaels picture yet? That's the one I want to see again.
You saying, LB?
The caption under Jerry Lawler looks very majestic and studly in this photo. His beefy build and furry body truly displays his handsome, regal excellence. They clearly do not watch wrestling.
And the one
There you
above
go.
it's like, I would love to inspect his crown's two jewels.
Okay.
Wow, that's amazing.
Uh-oh, she's looking up the Shawn Michaels.
On that note, is
Shawn Michaels
I've seen it
nude.
before.
so is there anything, Marshall, you want to say in closing to this wonderful interview?
Oh man!
Before we go to the break here, I mean, it's look into the future of Marshall Gambino.
I really don't know what the future of Marshall Gambino holds. She just brought a picture of Michaels up nude
That's
with that
the
belt.
winner.
And I
you
just
go.
looked at it. But
There you go. Yeah.
Find the gif of him pantomiming playing with a guy's balls.
Oh Jesus Christ!
How do you not have the Playgirl issue, Missy?
I was too young back then.
That's true.
I was.
But no,
I know it's somebody's getting for Christmas.
Oh man.
Yeah, well, Remedy's getting.
Yeah, exactly. No, I don't know what the future holds. I mean, I'm helping out at the IWC training school, the Iron City Wrestling Academy. I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. I don't plan on wrestling anytime in the near future. So, but you never know. I might show up one night just for shits and giggles. You know, I got a lot of other things going on right now, projects and stuff. So,
All right.
but yeah, keep your eye out. You never know.
Of course, if you guys want to check out information about the IWC Wrestling School, it's on IWCWrestling.com. I think there's a link right up there for it.
Yes, there is.
With the information, how to get a hold of these guys. And if you want to buy November Pain from the
I
past
highly
year,
recommend. I
which
highly
we all
recommend.
highly recommend, I about peed myself during that commentary. It was just for that match alone. When's the last time you bought a DVD just from one match? And that would be November Pain. IWC. Yeah. Lunchbox, what are we listening to next? And we'll come right back, and we're going to hit up some news. If Marshall, if you'd like to join us and weigh in.
Awesome.
So, Lunchbox, what are we listening to?
We are listening to decided to go a little techno route this week, and I really enjoyed this song. I think you will as well. It is from the group The Toxic Avenger from the album Superheroes, and off of iHeart Comics Records. The name of the song is Superheroes 2007, and this is the Wrestling Mayhem Show. You enjoy.
Oh my god, it's the Toxic Avenger! Somerville's favorite hideous uniformed creature of superhuman size and strength.
Have a wedding coming up? You want it to be memorable for at least 50 of the anniversaries you're gonna have? Then please check out the music from Sounds Forgotten at soundsforgotten.com.
Mikey and Bob from the 96.1 Kiss Morning Freak Show. Yes. Wrestling Mayhem Show is awesome. Love it. Still real to me, damn it. Put hair on your balls. You know, whatever. Hair on your balls. All right. Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Oh my god! It's Doc Remedy of the Wrestling Mayhem crew
I live with my mom
at WrestlingMayhemShow.com.
We are back, Wrestling Mayhem Show 2004. What's that, Missy?
With your mom? No, I don't live with my fucking mom.
He lives with his mom.
No, I don't.
Damn.
It just said you did.
Somebody else does.
The Sounders do not
Do you live with your
lie.
mom?
Sorg does not live with his mom.
I don't live with my mom.
Sorry, do you live with your mom?
I don't live with my mom.
I was gonna say, man, because no mother in her right mind let you have this big Nassau system sitting down there. God damn.
What did you say when you walked in? I could lift off or launch a missile from here.
Yeah, you can launch a missile.
Well, you know, you see, like, we got a lighting system now, so I'm not all that dark. I'm taking tips from Tony F's lighting expertise. But, anyways, oh, I touched the wrong button.
Sorg.
Yes.
So I get this text message.
Okay.
From Jimmy DeMarco, and all it says is, "I'm watching you." How fucking creepy is that?
Now, do you get those from him at random times?
I do.
Like any day?
Yeah, I used to
Not
get
just because you're on the show.
Do you ever get the ones with penis and balls? And...
I actually asked him to stop sending me those. Because he...
What the fuck are you
doing?
I said
penis.
Nothing. I said penis and balls back here, and Remedy's face got lit up like a Christmas tree. What are you doing?
What's going on?
I thought you were straight.
Continue.
You looked at all your porn on the break.
I thought you were straight too.
I got this the other day. Did you perhaps get a hold of that too?
Oh my god! Is there...
Jesus Christ, what's going
He's
on?
making the most horrible noise.
What is that?
I don't know.
Oh, fuck!
Sounds like someone's fucking a chipmunk.
If you would see what was coming off of Remedy's phone, I don't even know why Doc has that.
Somebody sent it to me!
Why'd you save it?
It was a text message!
Did you show?
Well, somebody just sent me a penis and balls on my phone. I presume that's Mr. DeMarco.
Whoa. Oh.
we're being phone assaulted here. What the fuck?
You got a penis and balls too.
What we got going on, Sorg?
I don't.
We need to get the porn out of
the
here.
Royal Rumble was
We
this
need to
past
move on.
weekend.
It sure
Yes,
was.
it was.
And we all celebrated in our own ways and apart.
Or not celebrated.
Or not celebrated. Lunchbox, you left me hanging. Because I was the only one celebrating. I was standing.
People were dying, and I had to deliver drugs to them. I had to deliver relief. I had to leave in the middle of the Royal Rumble, my favorite goddamn pay-per-view, for work.
Well, I'm sorry that it was your turn to drive the ice cream truck.
What?
What? I've been playing GTA lately.
You know what? Here's the shittiest part about the whole thing, alright? Not only did I have to leave for work, the fucking Rumble got spoiled for me.
Oh, you didn't stay away from Twitter, did you?
No, I did. I absolutely did.
Okay.
I got a message from WrestleFan.
Oh, WrestleFan, you
WrestleFan.
It said one word, Edge, and it said it all in caps. Now here's the thing: I got the message and I thought, you know what? No, I'm not gonna look because I don't want to know. All right.
You knew whatever it was going to be whatever had to do with the Rumble, right?
Well, the problem was I got a text message that wasn't from WrestleFan, and I had to check it.
Okay.
And as soon as I opened it up, right beneath that Edge, all in caps with exclamations.
And that's why WrestleFan isn't on the show this week.
WrestleFan,
He's in timeout.
You piece of shit.
He says I told you I was sorry in the chat.
In big capital letters, too.
He didn't know. He didn't know. I mean,
That's
you know.
true. It was all accidental. It was all by proxy. It's okay.
All right. Is it like Christmas morning when you went back to watch it and you knew you were getting that CD player, you know, back when you were 15, and you feigned excitement for your parents?
Sure.
No,
No?
nothing like that.
No. Wait, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, I didn't hear a response.
We all answered for him.
Anyways, so
same sentiment. It's still a great Rumble though. Still a great.
It was
excellent
fantastic. I was disappointed to not see Santino. Of course, Santino and Gregory Helms were pulled at the last minute for some reason.
Gurgle.
Santino got hurt, sir.
Did Santino get hurt? I didn't hear that.
What are you trying to imply?
Did he get hurt?
Dolph Ziggler.
Santino got
no,
hurt.
not Dolph Ziggler. The All-American.
American.
He threw his face into the ring post.
Suffering succotash. Jack Swagger.
Yeah,
Jack
Jack
Swagger.
Swagger.
Jack Swagger.
The All-American.
American. You know, like I said last night, if Swagger lost that match last night, the terrorists win.
Anybody that goes up against the All-American American.
Is Allah?
Yeah, because
he is.
About he was wrestling Triple H, and you're like, I'm like, Triple H is Jesus, and then you're like, Triple H is a terrorist. So I was like, Triple H is a terrorist Jesus? Doesn't that make him Allah?
I missed that.
I did too. I don't think you said it. I think you lied.
Yeah, I think you're lying too.
I think you're
you
lying.
fell asleep,
I think you're
okay?
lying. I think we were all in the Raw chat and you didn't say that.
Because I was too busy being raw.
Whatever.
Get it?
Whatever. I was kind of disappointed in the Rumble.
Really?
Yes.
Really?
The ring never filled up a lot.
Is it because Edge won?
Yeah.
Well, besides the obvious fact that Edge won, and of course that would disappoint me.
And Shawn Michaels got thrown out like a little bitch.
Shawn Michaels is having a
fell
really
out.
hard
He didn't
time
even
right
get-
now,
He didn't
okay?
get thrown out. He fell out. He's like, oh no, reaching for the ropes, but they're so far away.
Are you a Michaels mark?
I love Shawn Michaels.
Just like somebody else.
And she whispers it to me.
Just like somebody else.
He was my very,
Who
very
likes Shawn
first
Michaels?
favorite.
Are you a fucking... Oh.
He was my first favorite, okay?
Be nice, Doc.
And I had a crush on him when I was like 8 years old.
What kind of crush did you have on him?
It's confession time.
One of those.
It's confession time with Mayhem Missy.
Do you,
8 years old.
Do you find yourself alone at night thinking of Shawn Michaels?
Well, now that she has that desktop.
Now I will, but
You would join his church if he asked you, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
All the way to the steeple.
Oh.
I have a feeling we don't have to play the Edge theme music.
Yes, we do.
We did that on this show for like a year straight every week.
What is that, dude? Is that the new,
It won't pause.
It won't. It doesn't want to stop.
It's taking over my computer.
We all have to see clearly now.
It doesn't want to stop.
What did you say?
Is that the new, gimmick? Is that the
No,
new
this is actually from Alter Bridge's CD.
Oh. You're such a mark, too.
It happens from time to time. I do have that new CD though.
He does.
Only because I like the actual
He does
songs.
live with,
Yeah,
Edge's
I do live with
twin
Edge's
brother.
doppelganger.
So,
Why don't you bring it to me tomorrow?
Alright,
I was gonna say it's right here.
Oh, well.
What the hell?
I can't shove that in my ass.
Are you
and
guys-
download it right
I
now.
want to see this happen.
You can't?
Take it.
Jesus.
Give it a shot.
That doesn't do anything for me.
Actually.
Anyways,
moving on.
Now we've come to the Piracy Mayhem show.
Okay, you know what else was disappointing?
What's
then?
that, man, Missy?
The women's match.
The women's match?
That was so good.
What did you expect?
James?
A real match.
I wasn't.
I mean, Michelle McCool's okay, and Mickey James can fight. So why did they not even fight?
I figured Mickey would have lost. I thought she was going to be all country music singer now.
I don't like to think of that. I hate country music.
So do I.
And I like Mickey James, so...
Maybe she'll do a duet with Lillian Garcia at some point.
No, maybe she'll do a duet with Jeff Jarrett.
I like
Oh,
It'll be With My Baby Tonight, part 2.
I like to see her do a girl on girl.
Well,
fuck that singing.
2 steps away from it.
WrestleFan, I can't believe you just said that.
What do you say?
He likes Taylor Swift.
He's 15.
Taylor Swift.
So is she.
Right.
She's annoying.
She's annoying.
She's age appropriate for him.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right. I mean, that's the level.
This is true.
For us, it's dirty. For him,
For him, that's normal. That's like how I used to look at the Olsen twins.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, man.
It's serious. They were the same age as me.
Yeah, this is true.
So, wow, that's a dated thing though.
That's okay.
Taylor Swift, a WrestleFan, is like the Olsen twins to me. Wow.
And we all feel old. Moving on. So how about CM Punk and his mid-Royal Rumble sermon?
Fantastic.
That was funny. I liked it.
Okay.
No, okay. I thought someone else was going to say something too. So
No, that's great. That's great. I mean, it was something new.
Marshall Gambino, did you watch the Royal Rumble this weekend?
Yes. I found
Don't
it
sound
boring.
so excited about it.
I found it boring.
I was disappointed in it too.
I don't know. It's just hard. I guess from being a worker, it's hard to watch like WWE or even TNA at times because it's just
TNA's always hard to watch.
It's just the Rumble was
That's hard
to
for us
watch.
all to watch.
I mean, I don't know. I get 3 pay-per-views a year. I get Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, and WrestleMania. That's all I ever buy.
Okay.
But I don't know, man. I have to change that. It was hard to watch. It really was. So I don't know.
Sorgatron, what did you think of? I was going to say Sheamus and Orton.
It seemed like a kind of a mismatch.
I thought it didn't go well.
It's 2 people doing the heel thing, and we all know Orton really likes to have a slow match, and Sheamus isn't too far off. So I mean, it just felt kind of draggy.
Yeah.
I thought it could have been better.
Yeah, definitely, it could have been a lot better.
The finish was. I didn't like the finish. I thought that you should just let that go.
But Rumble's always where they have that kind of finicky, especially in the title picture. Like, I mean, think back, like, Sergeant Slaughter, Ultimate Warrior, Macho Man running. Like, that's... They always kind of have that weird one, or you get, like, Brock Lesnar versus Hardcore Holly for some stupid reason.
Oh, God, that was so terrible.
I mean, Mysterio's like a World Championship failure MVP at Royal Rumble at this point. He was fighting Edge the year we went. So I mean, I didn't expect anything from the undercard, basically. Except, I thought Taker Mysterio was a really decent match.
Yeah, that was pretty good.
It was a fun match.
On Mysterio, though.
What's that?
All Taker did was beat on Mysterio the whole time.
But still, it was.
Well, that's what's expected.
Mm-hmm. I thought for Undertaker, I mean, there was some inventive stuff in there for dealing with somebody his size, and yeah, they fought before, but I thought it was pretty good. I mean. Taker doesn't wrestle often, but when he does, it's usually pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Riz in the chat says Ray made Taker bleed his own blood.
Yeah, that kind of heightened it, I think, for everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, so they're not going to try to stop the bleeding here,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, when Cena was bleeding, they were like, oh, we got to clean him up.
And they did it again a couple of months ago.
I remember them doing it at Bragging Rights.
It's bragging rights, but they've done it once since.
Oh, okay.
It might have been on Raw or something, but
yeah, they like hiatus the match or whatever it was.
I mean, they had a chance in the Iron Man. It kind of made sense because it was after a fall or something.
Yeah,
they cleaned them up,
and they established like a 30-second break time in that one, which
That's
I don't think WWE
Shelton
had ever done
versus
that.
Christian in the TLC match at that one pay-per-view.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
Yeah, and they explained it away as a safety precaution, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
So and I haven't seen what bragging rights did since
Kind
we
of
were there.
stupid. More blood.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, what do you think about? Did you see the thing about the midgets on TNA?
Yeah.
I mean, not TNA. I'm sorry, Spike.
Yeah, it's going to be on Spike. I actually do have a note here. Let me see if I can bring up the info. I think we did mention this a couple weeks ago when they were just kind of rumbling about it. The midgets are more successful getting their own TV show than WrestleLicious at this point. Half-pint brawlers is slated to begin starting in June, according to Variety. There will be 6 episodes of a 30-minute show. They note that it will examine the world of little person wrestling and its increasing popularity as an underground sport.
That's awesome. I'll watch it.
I think we're going to cover that weekly here on the Wrestling Mayhem show.
Midgets are always good times.
Yeah, I mean...
Midgets. Maybe some female midgets.
There's got to be on there. There's got to be.
Maybe they'll have a lingerie match. Missy, will you
We
be
can
watching
only
that?
hope. Oh, yes.
See.
You have to get
That
the
would be
female
awesome.
perspective on that.
That's right.
So midgets there. We talked about WrestleLicious last week. Lunchbox, you told me about this, and I thought you had a great retelling. So there's talks about Honky Tonk Man coming to TNA, and there was a response from Eric Bischoff.
Yeah, Honky Tonk on his website said, "Oh, I'm coming to TNA," basically. And Eric Bischoff, I guess he was on Bubba the Love Sponge, and his response was, "I would rather shove a rusty ice pick into my leg than book Honky Tonk Man."
So that would be a no.
That would be no.
That would be
I don't
a no.
think I don't think it's gonna happen.
Wow. So and I noticed it, and they also had, I hadn't heard, is it this Friday or last Friday? They had a State of TNA address on the Bubba the Love Sponge show. But it's interesting that they're using his show as a platform like that. But it makes for some consistent news from that camp.
All I know is TNA is coming to the Pittsburgh area.
I
think we need to attend.
Well, definitely, certainly. I mean, and everybody said, Mad Mike especially, he's been to a couple of their shows live, both tapings and non-tapings, and they're supposed to be really good. And we've all seen the wrestlers in IWC and stuff. We know they can put together some good matches.
Mm-hmm.
So.
I think we should go. I kind of have an ulterior motive though. I follow Dixie Carter on Twitter, and at all these shows, she says, "First person to come up to me and mention this tweet gets to be my escort for the evening and walks me to the ring."
Now, I thought you had your restraining order with Dixie still.
That only just recently.
Excellent.
We settled the case. Everything's kosher now.
Good.
So Jeff Jarrett's out of the company.
That's good. That's good.
He was a big part of tension. Well, it's not out of the company. It doesn't fucking matter. Fuck Jeff Jarrett. All right.
Okay.
It's all good between me and Dixie. So
that's all that matters.
The goal.
So just in time to start a new restraining order.
Yes.
So when do you know about that's going to be here in the Pittsburgh area?
I do not, but if you give me 1 second, I'll find out.
Please do.
I'll find it first.
In the race.
The race is on.
You find it first. Whose internet is faster?
March 13th at Rosh Graver Ice Garden.
Well, this
the
person
Ice
didn't
Garden.
put it. They only said when it was in Erie.
What are you doing?
The only place I had heard that mentioned before was on the IWC message boards.
Mm.
So that's where I went to look for it. But they only talked about the Erie one. They didn't say when they were coming.
I heard it on the X actually.
Oh.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's where I heard it too.
You're on your own on going.
It's at the
going to
Rush
that
Graver
one.
Ice Gardens. I heard that as well.
Yeah.
That's not far from where I live actually.
That's where Steel City WrestleFest was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Fancy.
Kurt Angle.
Mm-hmm.
So well, that's cool. We'll be looking at that.
Hey, $35 a seat, and we'll receive a free TNA DVD.
Wait, for everybody?
Yeah.
Shit. Okay.
Hey, on a side note,
I'm still not going.
On a side note, I reckon if you ever get a chance to go to the Mellon Arena and sit in the box seats,
oh yeah,
I recommend that highly.
Totally. I agree.
You only have a few months left, but...
Yeah.
Thanks for killing for me, Sword.
Sorry. That's okay. I still haven't seen a Penguins game there yet, so... I've been to
I haven't
everything
either.
else except for a Penguins game.
Have you been to Harlem Globetrotters?
Except for Harlem. I haven't been to a basketball game.
They're pretty funny.
I've seen Manson. I've seen Green Day. I've seen WWE. How many times?
Have you been to the circus?
I've not been to the circus.
You're
Okay.
going to the wrong show.
I'm clearly going to the wrong shows.
So,
to the circus and the
when
Globetrotters.
When are you gonna take me to a Raw?
Take you to Raw?
Yeah, me and you. We can have a date.
Oh yeah?
Mhm.
Oh yeah?
You guys can cheer on your fandom for John Cena.
There you go.
That's hot. You guys can sit up in the upper deck and Marshall can finger bang Sorg. It'll be great.
Whoa! Man, you have a spot for a month at that point.
Nah.
What?
You gotta upload a file.
All right, we'll get away from them doing whatever they're
I
doing
don't know.
back there. Their illegal activities.
And I'm all
so
awkwardly in between it.
the other big story this week, of course, some more wrestlers in trouble.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dun, dun, dun. All over TMZ. Chris
Blame it on the
Jericho. What?
alcohol.
Chris Jericho's becoming like a regular on TMZ these days. So apparently the story is they had a taxi cab, and there's a few girls in there with them. I guess Matt Hardy was present as well. Bitches. The bitches were present as well, as they usually are around the Hardys because they confuse them for Jeff. But it looks like they were just kind of play fighting amongst the taxi or out of the taxi or whatever, and the cops got called on them. Allegedly, I think...
play fighting get you a black eye?
Is that what happened? Is that where that came from?
Black eye
Helms,
from?
yeah, Helms hit Jericho pretty hard, and that's how he got the black eye.
Okay.
Oh.
So, I mean, it sounds like they weren't actually heated at each other or anything. It was... I don't even know who called the cops. I haven't seen that part of the story yet.
Probably the store owner.
What's that?
Probably the store owner.
Yeah, probably like wherever they were. So apparently, Helms ran.
He ran?
He ran.
The cops showed up and he took off running.
He took off, and Matt
That's
Hardy
never
had
good.
to follow him and convince him to come back.
Well, yeah, they were drunk, weren't they?
They were drunk.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so alcohol makes you do crazy things.
Apparently, well, you know firsthand.
I've heard about some of your escapades.
He has some of his escapades on video.
How's your butt?
Not those ones.
Wait, what escapades does he have on video?
Huh?
Mostly your fight with the trash can, but
Yeah.
Oh.
That was at base brawl.
yeah.
I remember
When
that.
I
You
was
gotta remember, I spend 2 nights a week with Mr. Remedy over there. So.
Yeah.
You should see the things we get into.
Oh.
The lights go out and they don't come back on for 15 minutes.
No comment. Sorg.
Anyways,
Sorg's so confused.
Save us, Sorg.
but Helms was found with a Soma pill.
Soma pill. What's a Soma pill?
Mmm, goodies.
Marshall, what's a
Apparently
Soma
that's what
pill?
it
Nothing?
Are they come in
Nothing.
unmarked cans of beverages?
What?
Last time Marshall was on, he had
No, that was the
unmarked-
first time.
The first time Marshall was on, he had unmarked cans
Oh.
that had nothing on them. Sorg told me that I should have emailed you and told you to bring something.
My company don't make them no more.
They don't make the unnamed beverage anymore. I wonder
Man,
why.
I thought the marketing was perfect for that.
No name. Try some no name. Do you want to
Anyways,
drink something and not find out what it is?
I like how JR covered it all up and stuff for them. Well, his opinion on it was that it was no big deal. JR was like, yeah, we all, have some drinks and some things happened. Like, they weren't really doing much of anything, and they just got caught in public. I think they said they probably just got fined like $50.
Yeah.
Huh.
They were in, like, the backwoods, weren't they? They were like in a...
I don't even know where. I
Like-
don't even know what city they were in.
I wanted to say it was Iowa or something.
Kentucky.
Kentucky. Same thing.
Yeehaw!
Same thing.
Some kind of country state.
Ring of Honor files a lawsuit against Ric Flair.
I read about that.
Didn't see that one coming.
Neither did I.
Company is seeking $40,000 for not showing up at all of his booked dates.
Right.
So I think he got paid for it too. So go Flair, making friends all over the place. So,
that can't be right.
Rob Van Dam comments on Cheech and Chong showing up on Raw here in a few weeks. There's a drug policy.
Wait. Who's coming up on Raw? What?
Cheech and Chong.
No shit.
Yeah. A great pair to have when you have a anti-marijuana policy.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Also, we have linked the guy from Psych that didn't make it because of his appendix.
Emergency appendectomy.
He has a response to Alicia Fox.
That was so sad because he's my favorite and he wasn't there.
Yeah. I was looking forward to that for a while. So, let's see. Taz is getting surgery and getting into fights with. Wait, we talked about that last week, didn't we? I'm getting my weeks mixed up. And Rock and Roll Outlaw got in a thing with Taz.
Give it a 2P clown.
Let's see. David Reacher signs with Ring of Honor. So has anybody been watching TNA lately?
Ooh.
I tried.
No? Anybody?
I can't.
No?
I yelled at my mom for trying to watch it one night.
That was funny.
I was like, "What are you watching?"
I watched
Turn this
the
off.
first one and that was kind of it. I was like,
Like the Monday night one?
Yeah, it was on the 4th.
Yeah.
January 4th, yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently in March they're moving to Monday nights permanently.
Really?
Terrible idea.
Listen to this setup. TNA is going to be live every other week. And
Like
they're
Raw
going
used to do.
Tape the in-between one on Tuesdays after the live one. So it'll be Monday live, Tuesday taped, it's going to air the following Monday.
Yeah.
I guess cost cutting, whatever. But
They like to be able to, because so many of
who's
their...
going to watch the following Monday?
Oh, I
Who's
can't
going to watch
wait.
it when it's live?
This is true.
Well, Raw used to do the same thing until...
They did for a while,
No, they
a
didn't.
short while.
They've been live. the
No,
entire
because
run.
there was that one time, how come the week where Bischoff told everyone Mankind was going to win the title?
Because
It was-
Look at you. You're just like a
Tape that night.
plethora of knowledge.
I kind of
He
am.
was an insider. He knew stuff.
You watch a lot of wrestling, don't you?
I do.
She's
I
our
did.
she's our encyclopedia whenever we have a question about IWC, since she's been watching it way longer than
come to
us.
She's been coming since what?
04.
Holy fuck.
Here, quiz her real quick. Mayhem Missy, when was the Hardway incident?
The what?
The Hardway incident.
Norm with the cage.
Norm's incident. That was at the first Cage Fury. I'm not sure exactly when that was. Sorry.
Well, I don't. That's
I
all
have
I'm
the
looking
DVD,
for.
but I wasn't there.
When was the Matt Hardy versus AJ Styles?
July 29th, 2005.
Wow. That I didn't expect.
I met Matt Hardy that night.
You are a fucking mark.
And he was my favorite at the time.
When did Jason
Why do you
Gorey
think
do
I'm
his
here
dive
if I'm
off
not
the
a mark?
balcony?
What was that?
When did Jason Gorey do his dive off the balcony?
Like last December?
Nope.
Maybe I think you're thinking hentai.
Well, not this past one.
No, I'm thinking Gorey.
2006? Really? That seems like a long time ago.
You take notes? Okay.
No.
I'm just curious.
No, I like...
I didn't know if Sword gave you like a homework assignment or something like that.
No, this is how she got on the show.
No, I don't know. I remember a lot more from when I first started going than I remember from recently.
That's
Why is
interesting.
that?
I don't know. I don't know.
No comment.
All right. See if there's anything else here. They're sending Hernandez to Mexico.
That seems appropriate.
Maybe he'll see Shima down there.
There you go. Hang out with Shima and
So February he's going back to Japan.
I thought I saw that somewhere.
He's a superstar.
There you go. Recent news. Actually, I don't think we talked about this on here. I guess it's kind of back to the indie minute. Super Hentai was in Hawaii recently.
Yes,
Hawaii? Yes, he was.
Hawaii.
No, was he wrestling there, or was it just for the hell of it?
He defended the Super New title there.
No, he was hanging out
We're
there.
reporting on the fact that he took a vacation.
No, he was hanging out on the beach with his mask on and getting really weird sunburns on his face.
Like he did at that.
like base brawl that one year.
It was
Base brawl.
it was during the time of the snowstorm. I'm out shoveling 6 inches of snow, and I get a text message from him with a picture of the ocean and says, "It's a beautiful 86 degrees here." Asshole.
Yeah, he knows when to take a trip to Hawaii.
He got, what is it? Irony or what?
Dude, you're gonna get suspended off the show. You're not on it tonight.
I can't think of the word.
What are you talking about?
When something comes back to bite you in the ass.
Karma.
Irony?
Oh,
What?
Wow, dude, that wasn't even close.
Yeah, I know. Too many bumps to the head.
I guess.
Somebody beating you up
Too many
lately.
shoot headbutts.
Yeah.
Yes.
What you're trying to get at the fact that
Yeah,
that's why
karma.
That's why
Karma.
he
He sent
has
you the
the
picture
injury.
that he tore his.
Sorg, it's just better if you move on.
He tore his
trying.
hernia.
I'm
Or
trying.
He got a hernia. He tore his.
He tore his
He tore his hernia.
Or a hernia.
Do you think about the words that come out of your mouth before you
That's-
speak?
No.
That's
No.
a rare. That's the kind of thing you see on House. This guy tore his hernia.
As long as it's
not
not
even
lupus.
possible.
That's not
We're on
even.
House.
That's not even near lupus.
It's lupus. It's never lupus.
Never
Excellent.
lupus.
Well, that's all the news I have worth speaking of over here. If you guys have anything,
Bobby Lashley.
Bobby Lashley. What's Bobby Lashley doing?
Ashley.
Bobby Lashley recently had his fifth professional fight, MMA, at Strikeforce Miami. He fought Wes Sims, and he defeated Sims TKO via strikes. 2 minutes and 6 seconds into round one. Lashley is still undefeated, and his record is just as good as Brock Lesnar's. For the record.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he have a loss or something?
No.
Wow.
No, Lashley's still undefeated.
Oh, that's right. Lesnar has the loss, so he
Yeah.
actually has a better
first
record
fight
than
was a loss.
the current UFC
That's right.
champion.
That's right. Lashley is 5-0.
Wow. That's yeah, I think UFC should be snatching him up. So, what is there any word what's going on with him and TNA? Because I know he just got fired by Bischoff.
Wow, he did?
Yeah.
Like really fired?
No, they brought him in the office and fired him on TV. I don't know what they're doing. It was after he was all saying I quit and everything, and I don't know.
No, I haven't heard anything about him in
Last
TNA.
time I heard something about that, he said that he would have to make a decision eventually, but that he wants to hold it off until either, like, if the MMA really picks up for him, then he would, he just said he wasn't going to decide until, he said somebody's going to make him sooner or later, but he's going to try to play both of them for now, I guess.
Okay. So, all right. Other than that, I guess
There wasn't.
Yeah.
I know we had our guest for our Indie Minute, but there was an IWC show this weekend.
Oh,
Did you know that?
No, I had no idea. I
You
had
must have
no
missed it.
idea. I must have missed it. Yeah. So
sometimes
what?
Sometimes I've wondered if you've missed the shows.
Yeah.
I've seen you out there filming.
Yeah. Just scratching
You
my
already
balls.
said he gets distracted.
Filming butts and stuff.
Filming butts.
Filming
Yeah.
So what happened at this IWC show?
Yeah. Because none of us were there. Apparently, you were the only one that went.
Apparently, I was the only one there.
Nobody else here.
My favorite wrestler in the entire world was there.
Chest Flexor?
J-Rock?
No, he's my second favorite.
Bubba
no,
the Bulldog.
Bubba the Bulldog.
Oh, seriously? I was only joking.
You serious?
No.
Oh. Damn.
I thought it was funny, though.
He got beat by Big Tom Bill Collier.
Yes. Apparently, there's a lot of controversy. Bubba the Bulldog claims that IWC belongs to him, and that Norm didn't have the rights to give it away.
Why's that?
Because he started it.
How did he start it?
He's been on the show telling you how he started it.
And Norm told us how he started it.
Everyone's told you how he started it. We don't need to get into that
He
again.
started it.
We don't need to get into that again. So, yeah, he said that we could do it the easy way or the hard way.
But
And
you didn't mention who's the new guy in charge.
Chuck Roberts.
No, the other guy in charge.
Oh, the director of wrestling operations is none other than the franchise, Shane Douglas. And I commented at the show
To the birthday party of 10-year-olds?
To the birthday party, no.
You went to a 10-year-old's birthday party?
No, I had to sit next to the birthday
No, it just
party.
occurred around her. Same thing happened to us at Super Indie
The
one
birthday party
year.
happened around me. And,
Sounds like a good time.
No. No,
That's a Friday night with Missy. Party around me.
According to the I learned a lot of things from the birthday party, though. I learned that Jason Gorey is the best. That he is, he's the best. During his matches, that's all we had to hear about.
Why is he the best?
Jason's the best. Oh, Jason. Go, Jason. Come on, Jason.
Is that your favorite wrestler?
No.
Okay.
Why is he not your favorite wrestler?
I'm not going to say.
No, I want to know. Why isn't he your favorite
Jason
wrestler?
Gorey is the Jeff Hardy of IWC.
What?
He's on pills and coked out of his head? What?
No.
His hair is funny colors?
All the 10-year-olds want to dress up like him, and he does a swanton.
Why else?
He does a swanton.
That's the only reason why he's not your
He does
favorite?
Jeff Hardy moves, and he does diva moves.
Diva moves?
He does diva moves. He does the little swinging, I don't know what you call it.
Cat.
When like a head scissors and then he spins around.
Okay.
That's
okay.
That's what they teach Kelly to do.
That's
Just
not a
because she can't
diva
do anything
move.
else.
That's
a
like-
diva move.
That's an indie move, or a Mexican move
it's
or
what
something.
They teach Kelly because she can't do anything else. No, I like Jason Gorey, and you all know that.
Okay.
That's why you
I guess
held
we
him
do.
down so Hentai could beat him up in that match.
I did not. I didn't touch him.
He says you did.
Nuh-uh, he's lying.
Inappropriately.
Whoa.
He's definitely lying.
I think
He
we
was
need
bent
to
over the
book
bar
Corey
in
again.
front of you.
I did help Jimmy DeMarco this past weekend, though.
Yes, you
Is Jimmy
did.
your favorite wrestler?
I did help Jimmy DeMarco. Shawn Michaels is my favorite wrestler.
Indie
We've already been
wrestler, for
through
Christ's
this.
sake.
No, you
My favorite indie wrestler? I don't know.
You're a liar.
What?
Who's your favorite indie wrestler is?
Who?
You know who it is.
Who are you gonna say?
You know who I'm gonna say.
No, I
He was a
don't.
guest 2 weeks ago.
Oh, he is one of my favorites. Johnny Bananas.
Johnny Gargano.
He is one of my favorites. No, I don't know who my favorite would be, though.
Who do
I
you
really
hate the
like-
most?
I really like Davey Richards. Who do I hate the most? I don't.
Non-hate, dislike.
John Bolin.
Sorg, who's your favorite worker?
I like IWC worker or
Yeah.
Indy.
Indie.
indie. I don't think in those terms.
Oh, I have the
What
answer.
term, wait a minute,
What the hell?
what terms do you think? And we're on another planet?
That's
Which one
the politically correct. We're still trying to get interviews answered. So.
Yeah, that's about right. Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the business answer.
That's the business answer.
Well, geez, you should have told me that before I
I tell you what,
made
I
fun of
really,
Jason Gorey on
I
the
really
show.
don't like J-Rock for calling me a fat ass this week.
Oh.
But, 'cause my,
It's kind of funny, Sorg.
I did hear that.
yeah, my cord pullers weren't very good this week.
I made a comment during the show that anybody who I've ever seen pulling camera cord looks like they want to kill themselves.
Well, you're like hunched over all night, pulling cord, trying not to get hit from somebody coming around the corner or flying off the top rope. I mean, I almost got hit by a chair again. Come on.
Reminds me of high school.
It's like high school exactly. What?
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 What kind of high school did you go to?
Anyway, you should give some kind of an answer since I answered.
I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Jimmy and his rapport with his fans. I mean what he's done since that tournament has been pretty fantastic. I think.
I agree.
I mean, remember when everybody started cheering him and he just yelled at us? I mean, that was exactly the kind of thing.
I can remember when they would start the show when Jimmy DeMarco was a curtain jerker.
Mhm.
I'll put it that way. And Chuck tells everybody to stand up, tells everybody to get excited and to make all this noise, and then they'd send Jimmy DeMarco out. And at the time, nobody really cared for him one way or the other.
Dude.
So it was just always one of those awkward moments.
The first show we went to, it was
the crowd just kind of died.
It was me and Chachi. It was the boiling point, where they had the tournament that Reyes won.
Boiling Point.
Thank you. That's why you're here.
Exactly.
I remember Jimmy DeMarco came out, and I think we both hated him. Like Chachi, of course, because he just hates with a passion anytime he does hate something. It's just like, who is this guy? He doesn't even spell delicious right on his tights. And it's just, first time seeing him.
Yeah, he has come so far, though. And it's so awesome to see anybody do something like that.
The smiley faces didn't put him over either. Like I think Chachi specifically hated the smiley faces on the side.
Okay, that's enough to make him hate.
That's all he needs.
Mm-hmm.
So I think I became a fan of his the first time he hopped out of a trash can during one of the tag matches.
That was a good one.
Yeah.
Who's your least favorite?
My least favorite? Like,
he's gonna pick somebody that he knows he'll never ever have, he'll never ever possibly interview.
Oh, what?
Why?
What are you mumbling?
Remedy, he just told me who he thinks you're gonna say.
Who's that?
I don't know. Pick somebody. We'll find out.
I want to hear.
Nope. You gotta pick.
Who do you think?
Nope.
Who do you think?
Pick.
I can probably catch that later when I get this. What are you doing with the mic? Putting the mic under your armpit, that's actually closer and I can hear you better.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me now?
How come I can't?
I can't either.
I don't know. Anyway, come on, Zorg. Say somebody.
Man Scout.
The Man Scout?
How could you not like
He
the
was
Man
awesome!
Stop blowing on the mic. What the hell? I don't know. I only caught like part of his match, to be honest. But it was
The
very
Man Scout's
weird.
very inspirational.
Is he?
Yeah,
Is he? Has he changed your life?
Just about.
Just about.
Do we get to ask Marshall these questions, too?
Yes. Marshall, who's your favorite indie worker?
Marshall Gambino.
Jimmy DeMarco is my favorite.
Who's your least favorite?
I really don't want to comment on that. I can't comment on that.
Turn off the mics.
I'll tell you guys after.
Sweet.
Okay.
Platinum edition.
Well, to save that, I think we need to move into the closing here. So Doc,
close whatever you want, Sorry.
What's that?
So hold on.
Oh, what?
Results from IWC show. Big Time Bill
Okay.
Collier beat Bubba the Bulldog. Chris Madness defeated Chess Flexor with the Master Lock. No, that's a joke. It's Chris.
I was so excited when Chess Flexor had a match, though.
Yeah, he beat him with one of the sickest spinning neck breakers I've ever seen.
That was where Okay, do you know who Imitation Sandman is?
I was very familiar with
Yes.
him. Yes. I was very familiar with him this show.
He told Chris Madness, right?
It was either him or Bill Collier.
I think it was the Chris Madness one. He picks up Flexor and does a gorilla press, tosses him down or whatever. And you hear he just stands up and he goes, "Nice gorilla press."
Oh, Jesus.
I was like, wow. Thank you for that, comment right in the middle of the match.
IWC Tag Team Champions Irish Airborne defeated Sexual Harassment best 2 out of 3 falls match with 2 straight falls. Eric Ecstasy suffered a grade 3, I think is what it is, a grade 3 concussion.
Nasty bump.
After taking a sunset flip bomb off the top rope. Nikki Valentino defeated Joseph Brooks in a Proving Grounds match.
I like that match.
I did too.
Not that I was there, but I like that match.
Right. You heard about it.
Yeah, I heard it was really good.
Fabulous John McChesney came down with food poisoning, and so his match was canceled, and Logan Shulo was added to Jason Gorey and Johnny Gargano for a triple threat for the Super Indy 9 qualifying match, in which Logan Shulo won.
Okay, time out. Logan Shulo delivered a pretty awesome promo beforehand. If you were there, Sorgatron,
Yeah.
would you agree?
No. Well,
If you were there?
I would agree.
I think, okay, when he first brought out a mic stand and just stood in the center of the ring with a mic stand and talked, and it was really
Well, he had
weird.
the wrong kind of mic stand at first, so it was just very awkward.
Andy had a weird
I think
mic
he
stand.
was pointing the mic the wrong way. It just didn't work.
I was like,
But-
what is he doing? Where are they going with this? But then after this weekend, I was like, okay, I see it. I like it. He's a performer.
He's a performer. He's the front man.
He had his guitar and everything.
puts on a performance.
Yes.
And he comes out swinging a mic stand with the mic on it.
when the camera and everything cut out on him, when he was trying to give his promo and then they turned it back on, he gave the best, what I would assume was an impromptu line. And he's just like, are we back on? Because I only do this stuff when the cameras are rolling. And I just thought that was like...
Man, somebody needs to check batteries for this stuff.
Yeah, seriously.
What?
I
didn't kill the batteries, okay? It wasn't
the
me.
Cleveland Mafia, Ray Rowe and Shane Taylor versus Dean Radford, Michael the Bomber Facade after they accepted the open challenge was a double countout.
Ended up in the middle of the birthday party.
Middle of the birthday party, yes it did.
It happens. That's what happened last time at the Palisades. They had the triple threat match where we determined that Brent Albright has chairs.
Yes.
And it happened in the birthday party.
They destroyed that birthday party as
yes.
well.
Parties get destroyed at IWC.
96, yes.
Then J-Rock defeated John Bolin via disqualification in the #1 contenders match when Ray Rowe came out and hit J-Rock on purpose.
To get him DQ'd.
So what they say on purpose. To get to J-Rock the win, so he's #1 contender.
Imitation Sandman informed John Bolin on his way out that he was all... What do you tell him? All muscle.
Brawn. Yeah, all
muscle, no brains, or something like that. He's yelling at him when he's walking out.
And then in your main
he was
event,
really, really on fire. He's so weird.
In your main event, it was IWC World Heavyweight Champion Delicious Jimmy DeMarco defeating Shima Zion with a C4 onto a chair, I believe, unfolded chair, in an Extreme Rules match with Shane Douglas as the special guest referee.
Yeah. Shane Douglas took a timeout during that match to also...
He did?
No, Shane Douglas. He commented, I forget which guy. I don't know.
Shima had Jimmy in the crossface, and Jimmy reversed it.
Okay, and you just hear Shane Douglas go, wow, nice reversal. I was like, aren't you the ref? And he's in there, he's like, good reversal. I also commented that I was glad he dressed up to be the director of wrestling operations.
What was he wearing? Miss Fashion Consultant.
Dude, you know what everybody's wearing and everything.
It was this Saturday.
Yeah.
Now, if I told you he was wearing, like, years ago, that might
Dude,
be...
I need a Gambino autobiography done. Yeah, she can probably write it for me.
Yeah.
There you go.
Jeez.
There you go. We can work on that project. So.
Take a book report next
you
time
had,
I'm here.
All together, a fun show.
You were in a big 8-man tag. Probably first time I saw you guys. I think it was you two. No. That's a lie. No, yeah. You guys, Gory.
Where was the show?
And Palisades. It was at Wild at the Palisades.
Yes.
You guys, Gory, and Jimmy? Was Jimmy there too?
Yes.
Against
too?
Mafia, Mav,
No,
and Shima.
against Mav, Shima, Troy Lords, and J-Rock.
Look at you.
Wow.
Wow. Damn.
Okay.
Sorg, sign her up. Get her on the payroll.
It was the Ohio players, yes.
Just
Before they
have
wore
a
dresses.
payroll.
Before you beat them to make them wear dresses. The Ohio players. Right? That was you guys. Okay.
Damn.
Now that we've tested Mayhem Missy's knowledge to the limits. Lunchbox.
Yes, sir.
What'd you learn from wrestling this week?
Edge is still awesome.
There you go. And apparently straight from the Canadian wilds with that beard.
That's true.
Which he
That's
trimmed,
true.
though, didn't
Always
he?
more awesome with a beard.
It was trimmed down
there
for
was
last night.
there was one other thing. I've been talking for a while. I wanted to see Orton and Michaels at WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to see it on Raw.
There you go.
Were you let down?
Completely let down.
Of course.
Wow.
Any Raw match is a letdown. It's like 5 minutes long.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Their main events are always no longer than like 7 minutes. All their main events start at 11.
Unless they're in
On
England
Raw.
and it's a week after WrestleMania and it's Shawn Michaels and Cena.
And they have nothing else to do that week.
Basically. Rest of the roster's injured. You guys go through 30 minutes.
Mhm.
Doc Remedy.
Yeah.
What'd you learn from wrestling this week? You're never prepared, even though you know we do this every week.
I loved, speaking of never prepared and never having, never having anything that they've ever learned in wrestling. I loved Silent Ninja's Goodbye Norm. I watched the Call to Arms DVD.
What's that?
With the extras on it from the Call to Arms where everyone's saying thank you to Norm.
Oh, yeah?
I liked Silent Ninja.
What did he say? I can't remember.
Nothing.
What?
He said,
He left that on there?
I
haven't seen the DVD
and then
yet.
you turned the camera like you could kind of see you, and you said, "Don't worry, that's normal for him." And then you just walked on. Let me tell you, they didn't edit any of that.
Oh shit!
You're walking around with the camera on the floor.
What?
They didn't edit any of it.
That's that Digital Horizon production value right there.
All those people, you would go out, you'd ask some of them, say something, and they'd be like, no, and you'd be like, okay. And they left all of that on there.
Wow. Okay.
You have to watch it.
Yeah, you're walking around following your shoes for half of it.
Yeah.
He was looking for butts to film.
Probably.
I'm glad I wasn't doing anything like that.
What I learned in wrestling this week, actually it was kind of a last week thing. Well, actually no, a week from today.
What?
Shut up.
Just
spray painting in an enclosed area is not exactly the brightest of ideas. Especially when it is like 12 degrees outside and your only means of ventilation is opening up 2 big garage doors. Yeah. Woo. Well, I can't think straight. I don't have any brain cells left.
That's what you learned this week.
That's what I learned.
That's what you learned.
And an aside, completely unrelated note, those red ropes in IWC look really good on TV.
Thinking that. Him saying that just made me
yeah,
think
I mean,
of
it's, I don't know why that connected in my head, but Mayhem, Missy, what'd you learn from wrestling this week?
Oh boy. I probably something from the birthday party.
What was the sign? I was over there trying to read the signs.
I don't know. One of them said, "My poster is better than yours."
Yeah.
Great I don't know what the other one said. But they did. They told Jason Gorey during his match because he's the best. Well, they were talking to each other, and the one was like, "Jason needs to get out of the ring and get some stamina back."
Oh my god.
But I think what I learned is that the referee should count slower when Jason's being pinned. Because they also said that.
From the
hey, ref, count slower when Jason's getting pinned.
From the chat room, Riz says he learned that HBK lost his smile yet again. WrestleFan learned that only thing DX fears, a bald Serena. Oh, that went away.
Bald Serena Deeb.
Yeah. I had another one.
Mad Mike learns that he wants to hear William Shatner sing Zack Ryder's theme song.
Man, I can't wait for them to release that album.
That was weird.
Yeah. WrestleFan learned that he thinks they play SmackDown vs. Raw way too much.
No, that wasn't a learned. That was just a comment on the birthday party.
Oh, yeah.
WrestleFan learned
Riz learned his with a little asterisk after it.
WrestleFan learned I must get this DVD.
So Marshall, what'd you learn from the Mayhem this week?
I forgot how fun this was. I should come back more often. That's what I learned.
Always.
I did learn that Mayhem Missy knows a hell of a lot more than a normal fan about indie wrestling. It's a little obsessive kind of.
Ask her how many message boards she used to go to.
Used to? That's like years ago. Why does it even matter?
How many?
It wasn't even that many.
I didn't ask you the question.
Why are you saying it like you know? Like I told you that I've told you I've used to be on like billions of them.
You know the training schools accepting new enrollments.
No, I can't afford it.
Don't you have like a sugar daddy or something?
He can't afford it.
Well, I'm done.
He's already paying a piper.
Exactly. What were you gonna say?
Nothing. Nothing that
you could be like the first couple on IWC. What do you mean no?
No, that job's already
He said it like he's offended.
No, we haven't got that far yet. Did you ever think about?
Thanks for saying
trying
that.
out?
No.
What? You know a lot.
I know, but I can't.
Can't what?
Sorg's up there looking around like, are they having this conversation right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. Sorg, Sorg, you still doing your thing?
He's playing the outro.
Are we still having a show? Sorgatron, did you learn something this week?
Yes, I did learn things. I did learn things this week.
Next time you will know that you have to ask.
I'm sorry,
After
Sorg.
you get asked, you have to ask somebody else.
Sorry, Sorg.
I can't ask myself. I'm sorry. It's the rule. It's
You
the
could
rule.
try.
Shit, what did I learn this week?
See, you don't even have anything.
No, I don't have anything. That's why I just giving Remedy shit. Things I learned. Crap. Yeah, sorry. I learned that you can cut a promo in the middle of the Rumble. That was pretty cool. And
that was new, yes.
And I learned if I would have gone to IWC, I learned it's still tax are still cool to see live. Yeah, tax are still cool.
That was fun.
Tax are always welcome.
On a side note, has anybody seen Jimmy DeMarco's back?
I didn't see it
I
afterwards.
heard-
I saw him
his
showing
comments
people.
about being like a pincushion or something, but I didn't.
He called me today and told me it looked like a dartboard.
Yes, that was what he said. That
Still
was what I
today.
saw the comment
Yes.
about.
3 days later.
I saw something.
He said something
commented
about-
he couldn't sit, and he's like, "Let the jokes go from there."
I think he said his eye was purple too.
Oh yeah, I saw that too. Actually, let me see. I'll read it word for word. It
He has to online stalk him first.
Yeah, Jimmy DeMarco, a nosebleed and a black eye 2 days after getting kicked in the face. Shima Zion works in mysterious ways.
Told you it's that Mexican disease he got.
There you go.
Too much taco.
From the top of his shoulders to the bottom of his butt cheeks, looks like a used dartboard. He's like, he thinks that might be karma for him being horrible at darts.
What?
If you read Jimmy DeMarco's Facebook postings enough, you'll learn something.
Yes, you will.
He has a plethora of
Sometimes
knowledge.
you learn too much.
Well, guys, like one thing we started since you guys have been gone, we started back up the fan of the week.
Oh yeah?
And we didn't discuss this
Fan
yet.
of the week?
But
hot damn.
Unfortunately, most of the usual fans of the week are now part of the show, so we're trying to figure this out.
Can I nominate somebody?
Go for it.
I nominate Brian Chappelle.
Brian Chappelle, who we haven't heard of in. Actually, no, I've seen him on Facebook.
I talked to him last week.
Okay.
And him and I had a very good exchange about WrestleMania plans and Royal Rumble plans and everything else.
What is Sorg's WrestleMania plans?
I don't know.
He's gonna throw a party.
I was actually supposed to be in Boston that weekend, but
No,
now
we're throwing a party, Sorg.
it's my birthday weekend.
We're throwing a fucking
Perfect
party.
WrestleMania
We're
party.
throwing a WrestleMania party.
We're getting a DJ.
We're getting it. Yes, we're getting a DJ for my party and/or bar mitzvah.
Way to go, Sorg.
How could you forget?
All
What's
right.
wrong with you?
What DJ is this, Sorg?
The one at soundsforgotten.com. That sounds the number 4gotten.com.
GOTTEN.
Yes.
I personally know them.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Pretty good.
How do
yeah.
you know them?
We go way back.
Small world.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice.
small world. Yeah.
Did you know
Nice.
that, Sorg?
No, I did not know that.
Did you know that, Mayhem Missy?
I did not know that.
You're a plethora
Holy
of facts.
shit! You didn't know something?
It wasn't directly related to wrestling, so I didn't know it.
God.
Yeah, it's
Sorry.
music. She doesn't know music.
It's only like 2 degrees separation that we can do here. So
So what you're saying is anything besides wrestling, you know nothing.
No, I know some stuff. I went to school for how many years? To make it count.
All right.
So fan of the week. Any more
So
nominations?
would you recommend Sounds Forgotten?
Yes, I
Your
would. I would
wedding
recommend him
party
highly.
and/or bar
Sean
mitzvah.
Burkhead.
Yeah.
He's the only one who emailed us this
That's
week.
right. We did get another voicemail, but I think he wins out for the email. So Sean Burkhead, congratulations, fan of the week.
Congratulations. I think I won fan of the week like once when I was a fan.
What the hell? Did my nomination not count for anything?
You should have You should have Mayhem Person of the Week.
Mayhem Person of the week. We would nominate us.
One of us.
Yeah, one of you guys.
Sometimes it's just like me and one more person, though.
Well, then your
And that's-
chances are
yeah,
pretty
That'd
good.
be a little bit awkward. All
Then you just
right.
call Jimmy D and ask him a question, and there you go.
Oh, he's practically a member, and let's see, Marshall. This is number 4 for you.
This is Marshall's number
you
5.
might be
Congratulations!
getting member status.
You are an honorary member of the Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Holy shit.
I thought
That's
I
awesome.
thought this was number 5.
I don't know how many times I've been on the show.
Twice with Jimmy, once with Mickey
Mickey?
and Vicky.
Okay, yeah. So this is number 4. You're an official co-host of the Mayhem
You
Show.
are.
Awesome.
That means you can come back anytime.
I'll be here every week, Sword.
Oh boy.
Can I bring my own chair?
If you want, yeah, that's fine.
Nice.
And if you want to come back next week, we do have several interviews planned for the coming weeks. If you can check over Wrestling Mayhem Show, we'll have information.
So who's our official list of co-hosts?
We're not on that right now. Our
who's next?
interview next week
Who's next week?
is Cody Diener,
Cody Diener.
formerly of
Oh.
TNA, formerly the unrecognized Knockouts champion. We'll be asking him about that, of
You guys
course.
are moving up, man.
Yeah, and also in a few weeks' time, I think the first week in March, we'll also be talking to Mike Quackenbush from Chikara.
We have Stone Cold on the 15th, right?
Stone Cold on the 15th?
Oh, wait, that's Raw Guest
No.
Sorry.
Sorry. Not that. So
I got my list confused.
Who'd have an orgasm over that?
Huh.
If we interviewed Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Who? What?
Nothing going on.
Do that wide open.
Vince McMahon
Wide
would have
open.
an orgasm if we had Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, there you go.
There'd be stunners and Thez presses and mudholes stomping all over the place.
So please go check it out. Go check out WrestlingMayhemShow.com.
Yeah, Mike
please
Quackenbush.
send us emails and stuff for comments, questions, and questions for our guests, of course, at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. Of course, 412-206-WMS0 if you guys want to call in. Thank you, our guest, Marshall Gambino, for being here. Applause. I don't know why we're applauding now.
Because we want to.
Yeah, okay.
It's wrestling. Everyone claps.
SoundsForgotten.com.
SoundsForgotten.com. Go check them out.
The number 4, gotten.com.
You've already memorized all of it.
Damn.
I might have read the
You didn't read
material.
Read the material.
I'm part of the show. I can read the material.
She has access to the material.
Yeah,
Everybody's got the
seriously.
password. I mean, come on. Go check out Delicious. Delicious.com/Wrestling Mayhem. Off the top of my head, that's where all of our links are from this show. We'll maybe put those pictures in there from the chat room. Also, check out our t-shirts over on Spreadshirt. We'll see you guys next week for
Don't forget to donate.
Don't forget to donate if you like the show and want to give us money so we can make it better. And also check out our video stream. All this is on video. All of this recorded. I'm about to hit save on it right now so it doesn't disappear for me. Go check that out over at WrestlingMayhemShow.com. There's a link for that. Blip TV on your Roku box, on Boxy, and a whole bunch of other places. So go check that out, and we'll see you guys next week.
Hey, Sorg.
Yeah.
Close us out with that other fan mail. Or fan voicemail.
We will after the outro, like we were going to.
Pay attention.
We'll see you guys next week.
Fired.
Thank you for listening to the Wrestling Mayhem Show.
Please subscribe to our iTunes streams and blog at WrestlingMayhemShow.com.
Email us at goodtimes@WrestlingMayhemShow.com or call us with any comments at 412-206-WMS0. We love to hear from our fans, and who knows, maybe you'll make it onto the show.
The Wrestling Mayhem Show was recorded live in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, in front of a live internet audience, and is a production of Sorgatron Media.
You can be part of the show as we record live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern on TalkShoe.com and Ustream.tv.
Oh yeah, Wrestling Mayhem Show. It's the Macho Man, Randy Savage. Yo, my boy Big Freaky, he tells me that you're doing good things. You got a happening going on. You do, unlike y'all. So what I'm gonna do for you is I'm gonna give you an exclusive sneak peek into the inner Macho Man, baby. Yeah, you never know what's going on with the madness. No, you don't, brother. But let me tell you, now, I had a rap CD, and brother, that didn't do too well. No, it didn't. But I'm on to a whole new musical project, and man, I'm digging it the most, brother. So I'm gonna give you an exclusive sneak peek into the Macho Man Randy Savage's gospel CD. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, you wouldn't think the Macho Man would be doing gospel, but you just never know what the Macho Man's gonna do next. Now, this first cut, man, this is something, this goes out to all, my fallen brothers and sisters in the business, yo. Go now in peace. Go now in peace. Let the spirit of love surround you. Go. I'm sorry. Mayhem Show. You know the Macho Man wanted to do something special for you, but I'm just so hurt. I'm overcome with the emotions, brother. I think about all those that are lost, and I just can't keep going on, Oh, it's the best.